Hello and welcome back to your Cosmic Halftime Show for July 2025. I'm Dre, your Western Tropical Astrologer, here to help you navigate the starry skies. So, we're at the halfway mark of this dynamic month, so think of this as your halftime huddle, a moment to pause, regroup, and get clear on the cosmic plays we're still unfolding. Imagine you're on a team and it's a big game where the first half has been intense and your opponents have put stops to many things you came out ready to deliver. Now, as we are heading back to the locker room right now, in this very moment, the astrology is your coach, offering strategies to adjust your game plan, build momentum, and aim for a strong finish in the second half to get you the W that you already want. Let's step into the major planetary transits shaping this period and reflect on how they're showing up in this second half of the month. So, July 2025 is like a cosmic symphony with retrogrades and dynamic aspects playing in harmony and tension. Here's what's headlining the second half of the month. First, we're going to be starting on July 18th with Mercury, the planet of communication, technology, and travel. It's going retrograde in fiery Leo, spanning from about 15 degrees of Leo to 4 degrees of Leo. This is a time to slow down, revisit, and revise. Think of it as editing a draft of your life script. Miscommunications, tech glitches, or travel delays might pop up. So double check plans, hold off on major purchases like cars or electronics, and keep receipts handy for sure. This retrograde is perfect for reconnecting with old friends, polishing projects, or reflecting on how you express yourself. Ask yourself, where have I been misunderstood lately? And how can I clarify my message that I want to get out? Then next, we're going to end up having Saturn, the taskmaster, just begin its retrograde, which was not long ago in Aries on July 13th, urging us to reassess our responsibilities and personal goals. In Aries, this energy is about redefining your independence and leadership. It's like checking the foundation of a house you're building. Have you laid the groundwork for your ambitions, or do some supports need reinforcing? This is a time to slow down and strategize for long term success. And then, right there in Aries with Saturn, you got Neptune, who's also retrograde and has been retrograde since July 7th, which started earlier this month, of course, and will be continuing to dissolve illusions in Aries with this Neptune retrograde. This is a call to clarify your dreams and spiritual goals. Are you chasing a vision that's truly yours, or is it one that was shaped by others that doesn't really match your authentic self? Reflect on what's inspiring you and what needs to be released to align with your authentic path. And then if you look over to the right, we got Uranus, the planet of innovation and surprises. It entered Gemini on the 7th, shaking up communication, learning, and connections. This transit, lasting until November, is a preview of a longer shift from about 2025 to 2032. It's like a sudden gust of wind blowing open new ideas or disrupting old patterns. Expect breakthroughs in how you think, speak, or network, but also be ready for unexpected changes in plans or relationships. Then on July 24th, we got the new moon in Leo trining that Saturn and Neptune, sparking fresh starts and creativity, self expression, and passion projects. This is your moment to shine, but with the sun opposing Pluto on July 25th, power dynamics or hidden truths may surface. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil. You got to nurture it with intention, but watch for those unwanted weeds of control and conflict that Pluto can tend to bring. Then on the 31st, we got two things happening. We got Venus moving into nurturing Cancer, bringing warmth to relationships, home life, and self care. This shift softens the month's intensity, encouraging emotional connections and diplomacy. It's like coming home to a cozy fireplace after a bit of a storm. Use this energy to foster harmony and care for yourself and loved ones. And then on the same day, we also have Mercury. We have the Mercury going in a Kazemi with the sun. And it's a moment of crystal clear insight during the retrograde. This is your like cosmic aha moment, perfect for signing papers, having key conversations, or making decisions with more clarity. Think of it as the lighthouse beam cutting through the fog, and you can finally see, like, you get this, just like whatever's been not clear in your mind, it helps you just kind of get that moment of like clarity, like you know what to do. And this marks the date for important communications as well. So definitely mark your calendars for this day. As we move through this retrograde heavy second half of July, you could picture yourself as an explorer in a dense forest. The retrogrades are like moments where you pause to check your map, retrace steps, or clear overgrown paths. You're going back over things, just checking and making sure and reorienting yourself. Then you got Uranus and Gemini. There's a sudden discovery of a new trail or a new path that you didn't notice before. And while this new moon in Leo is that fire you light to help you guide your way. So that way you can see. You can see even when it's a little dark, you can see where you're going, and you can see what's happening around you. So let's reflect and think about where in your life are things feeling stuck or in need of revision. What new ideas or connections are sparking excitement? So these are things we want to think about. And let's see how this is specifically affecting your sign. Cancer, the second half of July spotlights your finances and self worth with a call to revisit and refine your approach. Mercury retrograde in Leo starting July 18th activates your second house of income and values. You might face delays in payments or need to revisit budgets. Avoid major purchases and check financial agreements closely. This is a great time to reconnect with old clients or reassess your earning potential. The new moon in Leo on the 24th, trining Saturn and Neptune, sparks a fresh financial start, perhaps monetizing a skill. But the sun's opposition the next day on the 25th could bring intense negotiations or power struggles over shared resources or fears. You got Uranus and Gemini currently in your 12th house. It's been there since the 7th. It's stirring subconscious insights or unexpected spiritual breakthroughs, a preview of changes that you might be seeing all the way up till 2032. So, um, you might want to get accustomed to, just the mind in your solitude, when you're in solitude, like racing and going through different thoughts and feelings about being about like when you're in that meditative state, you might have a lot of different things coming up often and of varying different degrees. And then let's see, we have Saturn and Neptune retrograde in your 10th house. It started on July 13th for Saturn and the 4th for Neptune. There's slow career progress, probably giving you time to integrate recent professional shifts. Venus in Cancer on the 31st can enhance your charm, making you a little more magnetic in relationships and social settings. If you wanted my advice, I'd say that use the Mercury retrograde to revisit budgets or reconnect with past income sources. Avoid new investments. The new moon supports new financial ventures, but keep them low risk and tied to past skills. Uranus in your 12th encourages maybe some meditation, journaling, so that way you can uncover hidden insights that are coming up for you. Venus and Cancer on that last day, 31st, is perfect for socializing or enhancing your personal style. And then you got Mercury Cazimi that same day, which could be ideal for financial agreements or clear conversations about money if you must engage in something during this Mercury retrograde and make a decision. So Cancer, this half of July is about securing your financial foundation and embracing in your inner clarity. Stay cautious, nurture your worth, and hopefully by the end of the month, you'll be glowing. Share your July story in the comments, and hopefully you enjoyed this second half of your month.